but let's open the Google, but not the Street View, because then my computer is crashing. But we could look, before my computer crashes again, we could look some locomotives for sale. Acrocraft 7.5 Gauges. I think they have real engines. San Francisco Bay Area, $10,000. No, that's electric. That's $5,000. But I think I like to have a locomotive. I don't like a truck on wheels. I think that's the Maxi-Track. But I did not open the Maxi-Tracks. No, I like to have a locomotive, not a truck on wheels. So I'm not going to buy something like this, and the same like this, and not like this. I'm not looking for a car or truck on wheels. That's $6,000. I'm not going to buy something like this, only if it's very cheap, like few $1,000s. That's cheap, $2,800. So that's more my price. So I just need a saving like $5,000. So that's not impossible, I could buy. But that would take me a long time to make a saving. That's kind of electric. Yes, I've seen this right, but I don't like the look. I don't like the look of this riding cars. I don't think it looks so nice. No, the chairs, they're not looking so nice, and I don't like it's like this car. But that's only $800. That's a cheap one. That's $13,000. It's not look like a car. It don't look like a locomotive. $13,000. So that's a lot of money. That's in Phoenix, Arizona. That's a speeder, 1,007. That's more my price, but that's not really a locomotive. That's a speeder. That's not a locomotive. But you can drive on the tracks. It have an engine. But maybe they have something you can renting. Maybe you can renting in the club. You can, if you're a member of the club, you can renting some speeders if you're visitors. And now I have to sneeze again. But I have it like this every day. Just and November I'll be 57 years old. So, but I'm not stop paying to my debt because I don't like to be in bad debt the rest of my life. So this is why I do it. But then I will stop borrow. I'm not going to borrow more money anymore. I need to start saving money, not borrow. So I like to lower my debt on my credit cards, but I like to keep my credits. I got 2 MasterCard with like a little bit less, $3,000 credit. That will be very useful if I go to United States or Oregon, because I can pay food and motel. I could pay food and motel. I could even pay airplane ticket back home if I need it. So I will need to bring it, this credit card, I will need to bring it when I travel, because I need to get back home to my country again, because I'm living in Europe. You can get something that's 450, but I think that's for children, that's not for adults. And you can get some bicycle cars. So that's a nice one, but that's $10,000. And I think the steam locomotive there even has 1 gauge. Steam locomotive somebody have collected, but that's one gauge tracks. $25,000. But that's a whole train. And a caboose. That's electric. $45,000. $45,000, that's a lot of money. But that's bigger, that's not 7, but I think that's 15 gauge. That's bigger, that's not that's like 15 gauge, that's not 7.5. That's 15 gauges, so that's much more expensive. Could be something like this. That's $5,000. It looks like something like this. So that's 15 gauges. like this one, but this is a project. That's the wheels, the boogies. $15,000. Oh, that's 24. 200,000. That's a real steam train. $200,000. But if you have a big property, you could build your own tracks and have a big range. You could build your own railroads on your range and driving. 24 Gaugets, but that's $200,000. That's a nice one. That's a old, very old. That's a boiler. That's a very old steam locomotives. $11,000. That's 40,000. Three photo saw something. It's big enough. You can sit there. You can sit. If you're not so big, you can sit there and driving. So that's actually very nice train because you can sit inside there. But you're not my size. I will need to lose more weight. But you can. But that's $40,000. $40,000. But you can sit inside, not inside, you're sitting there. You can sit here. If you're not, but I'm 100 kilos, I'm too big for that. I will need to lose more weight. That's 50,000. 47,000 Salt Lake City. But that's a big one. That's a 2 locomotive and something else. I think that's the batteries. That's really big. That's super big. It can pull like proper. There's a lot of batteries. No, this is where you're sitting. And a lot of batteries, and this is where you control. So that's can pull 30 people. You can make a very large freight train. That's very nice. Yes, you sit like that. You can have a lot of passengers, like 30 passengers. Headlights, bells. Start, the horn, train brakes, engines, speed. So you can only drive 7. That's oil, water, the bolts. So this is really nice. But I'll not do this because of the copyright. I will not record other people's YouTube. I not do that normal, but I can get in problem when I do. It could be, I don't know which YouTube channel it is. Could be the Steam. Could be like this one, the Steam channel that got 90,000 subscribers. Could be, but that's a really nice locomotive. I'm watching a lot of videos from the Steam channel. They make video, could be from there. So I'm not going to open all these videos because I have commercials on my YouTube channel. So that's close to $3,000. Oops, it's still the 1st April. It's 11:45 p.m. And it's raining, but it looks like the door is open there. Got some light. That's light on the tracks. So, but probably somebody forgot to close because I see no cars. So it's raining and almost midnight. It's raining, and then I think probably it will snow again. When the temperature drops in the night, it will start to snow a lot. So that's a cold rainy night. But we have to wait 6 hours for daylight. But let's look a little bit more. So that's real, but that's super expensive. That's because it's handmade. It's something like this one. It's because there's so many details. It's made by the hand and takes many hundreds of hours working to do this. That's model like this one. Probably that costs like $40,000 or $50,000. $30,000 or $40,000. They don't write the price because you have to, if you have to ask how much it is, probably you cannot afford it. If you think $40,000 is too much, that's not for you. But they're really nice, and you look how many, all this metal part they have to do by hand, and everything works. It's metal, and it will last like 50 years, could last like 100 years. Could last more than 50 years. But of course after 50 years you will have to replace boiler and stuff. But they're really nice. Like this one. But you not get this kind of locomotive cheap. But they're really nice. Yes, that's the propane gas for the heating. That's $1,000, but that's for kids. That's for children. That's a project, $1,000. I could get some wheels. Railroad Supply 440. I could buy some wheels. That's $1,000. But $1,000 you can buy a flat car. Now my computer have crashed. My computer have crashed again. then we have to do like this.